Hi, I'm Sal and I love to cook. And after spending nearly a decade in the food biz, I know that relationships and cooking go hand in hand. Now, I cook for my girlfriend all the time. It's my way of showing her that I love her. It keeps things interesting and spicy. So a lot of guys my age come up to me and say, Sal, I'd love to learn what you know how to do. I just don't know where to start. And that's where I tell them, you need to kiss it. Keep it simple and sexy. Stay with me. I'm gonna teach you how to produce a restaurant quality meal in your house for the one you want to impress. All you need to learn is a few quick steps, know how to feature key ingredients. When we put it all together, you'll have them coming back for more. So stay with me. I'm Sal, it's Sunday. Let's get to cooking. What we're gonna do right now is walk you through a classic Italian meal. My girlfriend and I love eating Italian food. I'm gonna make a spaghetti carbonara with the key ingredients being pancetta, and a twist I'm gonna add is roasted Brussels sprout leaves. It's gonna give it a nice crisp, a nice textural component that really upscales the dish. And to start, we're gonna do a fennel, orange, and black oil cured olive salad. So we have frisee, we have tangerines, we have fennel. I'm gonna remove the fronds. So we're really just using the heart of the fennel. We're just gonna slice it nice and thin. So right into a mixing bowl, we will take our fennel. I'm gonna show you how to now clean the tangerine. You wanna take your knife. This takes a little bit of finesse. Naturally, I have these little, grooves that you can kind of cut in between. I'm just taking my knife, and then they come right out. And then we're gonna use the rest and just juice it right over the fennel. The last step to this super simple salad, we're just gonna pit some oil cured olives. Again, cooking's easy, right? Once you learn these steps, all you need to do is remember this, get the timing right, and you're gonna impress, whether it's your girlfriend, whether it's the new flame, whether it's your neighbor upstairs that you're just afraid to talk to. If you know how to cook, it's gonna give you a little confidence, it's gonna give you a little pep in your step. Anyone you want to impress will be. We got everything in the bowl right there, it's chilling. We're gonna season and dress this salad right before we serve it. I'm gonna show you how to break down these Brussels sprouts, and we're gonna actually separate each leaf from the sprout itself, and that's gonna allow us to get a nice char. I'm going to cut and separate the leaves. We're gonna do a quick seasoning. Extra virgin olive oil, boom, boom, boom. Pinch of salt, bop, 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 bop. Fresh cracked black pepper. And then I'm just gonna lay them out. I have my oven, it's preheated to 400 degrees. On roast, I'm gonna open them up. Right, and throw them in there. I'm gonna set it for 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. Take a look at those Brussels sprout leaves. You see that? Nice and charred, nice and crispy. So let's get started with our carbonara, one of my favorite dishes. I think it's kind of seductive. Eggs, pecorino romano, spaghetti. What we have here is pancetta, already pre-diced. We have our saute pan. So we're just gonna add a little extra virgin to the pan, cold oil, and you wanna add your pancetta. Now you just want it to render. We're calling that rendering. When you start off in a cold pan, it's not gonna start to cook automatically. It's gonna slowly render. And in the meantime, we're gonna get our eggs going. We're gonna use about half a pound of pasta, so all you need is probably 5 eggs, right? This is pecorino romano. It's a sheep's milk cheese. We're gonna add about, good amount. Half a cup of pecorino romano, heavy amount of fresh cracked black pepper. And we're just gonna beat this up, right? We're gonna keep the whisk in there because before I add it to my pasta mixture, I'm gonna beat it up again. Now this pancetta is really starting to sweat out. Now I already put on a pot of water. I'm using dried spaghetti here. It's all designed towards the sauce that it's trying to carry. The pasta is the vessel that gets the sauce into your mouth and makes you happy. So traditionally, you're gonna use a spaghetti for a dish like carbonara. I'm gonna grab about a cup of pasta water. I'm gonna drain my pasta. Pancetta back on the fire. Now we're gonna go pasta right into our dish. Beautiful. Whenever you cook pasta, the pasta goes into the pan. It marries up with the flavors, everything gets tossed. Because we want our pasta al dente. We don't want it mouchata la goule. That's what I say when I'm cooking. A little bit of this starchy pasta water goes a long way. Just about half a cup, not a lot. This is done now. Toss in some of these. You hear that, guys? You hear that crispy? Look how crispy these Brussels sprout leaves are. A little bit of these in there. We go with our egg mixture, right? Right in. It's off the heat, and the heat that we have in this pot is actually gonna carry over, and we're gonna have a nice, luxurious sauce because it's practically gonna cook the eggs just enough, right? And here we go. Ready to go to the plate. Swirl some up. And your lady's gonna love this when she's slurping noodles, right? Look at that sexy, sexy, luscious pasta. To finish this dish, boom, more pecorino romano. And we're gonna come back now, just gather up a couple of these little crispy. You hear that, guys? Oh, I love them when they're crisp like that. I'm just gonna put this over here for a second. I'm gonna finish up my salad. Bit of this. Boom. Beautiful for this time of year. Fennel, in my mind, sexual. Hit it with just a little bit more of extra virgin olive oil. So here you go. You got that beautiful tangerine fennel frisee salad with the oil-cured black olives. Now you have your spaghetti carbonara with the pancetta, the pecorino romano. You have your crispy charred Brussels sprout leaves. Let's have a bite. I love it. It's bright, it's refreshing. It should pair nicely with our rich carbonara. Let's give that one a shot. Oh yeah, I think my work here is done. Do you see how easy it is to make a restaurant quality meal that's gonna impress anybody in your place? I mean, thanks for coming by. Once again, I'm Sal. I'll see you next Sunday.